What are you doing?
I just wanted to make sure.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna show you right now. Look, let me get your mic. Here. You take this.
Shawn, we are not doing Kira's thing.
It's not Kira's thing, it's better. It's here. You take this. I'll take that. You take this one. Careful. Right.
Shawn, we are not doing Kira's thing.
This isn't Kira's thing. Watch, you'll see. It's so much better. Watch. Okay, so the way we're gonna start it, we're gonna come in. You're gonna be like, oh no!
I don't think we should do that.
It's gonna be fun. Watch. Watch. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Watch. We'll be good. Okay, maybe if I do it on the heavy part. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay, up here. Okay. Watch. No, come on. And then we just sit, and this is how we talk. You hold my mic, and I hold yours.
I don't think we should do that.
I think. Hello, YouTuberverse. My name is Shawn.
And I'm Kaysha Chaos.
Today, we're gonna walk you through making some DIY mannequins.
You've likely seen these before, as have we. We've been cosplaying for about 10 collective years, but we are starting our recording journey from scratch, I'm sorry. Logically, there's only one place to start.
That's right, and that's now, unfortunately, due to someone getting excited about all the new options our fancy new camera has. Okay, it was me. I accidentally turned off the audio for our camera before we got these nice new mics. But that's okay.
Why is that okay?
I don't know. Because we're funny and we're going to let people know what not to do in case they ever want to make terrifying creatures that stand there in the middle of the night and wait for them to come out and go to the bathroom saying, I've been waiting for you, Francis. And you say, wait, my name's not Francis, it's Shawn. And they say, well, thank you so much. I needed to know that. And you say, wait, never mind, my name's not Shawn, it's actually Francis. Walk back and slowly into your room. And they say, didn't you have to pee? And you say, no, I don't have to pee anymore. That's okay. Good night. Anyway, we're going to show you our process for making our one-to-one mannequins that we're going to use as models for our future creations. And these guys are sturdy through and through, and they're pretty resilient for tipping and stuff like that.
So even though we both have experience making these in the past, we learned a lot along the way, as we always do. So we'll share our process and we'll share what we would have done differently if we're doing it again. Hopefully that means that you make the best version of this. If you yourself have made one, let us know in the comments below. This doesn't have to be one directional. We all want to learn from each other, and we all love a good life hack, cosplay hack, life hack.
All that. Also, let us know if anything that we taught you here helped you inadvertently in a way that maybe was going for a project that doesn't even have anything to do with this. We'd love to hear about it.
Let's show you the damn thing.
Yeah, let's get to it, damn it.
Okay, starting with me, Gremlins first, of course. We're going to start this little project by letting your best mates cover you in exactly too much Ceran Wrap in any place that you intend to apply duct tape. So, you know, everywhere. When you start the duct tape process, my advice is that you don't want to make pieces that are too long because duct tape is treacherous. It will wrinkle up as soon as you apply it, but too short and you'll be here all day. So find your Goldilocks length and start becoming the winter soldier of your dreams.
Lay your tape diagonally. It will flex easier for breathing and circulation. Trust me, you don't want to find out you laid the tape a bit too tight halfway through a project. I can't breathe.
Shawn is currently drawing the seams in which he intends to cut me out, but he's also drawing specific curvature markers like my waist, belly button, and my bust. This will make it easier to know the limits of the stuffing later. We'll compare these measurements after stuffing to my real measurements to make sure that it's as accurate as possible.
what we're doing here is essentially torturing Kaysha, because while I thought it would be convenient to easily cut her out, I forgot that she is extremely ticklish, and so in the most important junctures, it became a bit tight, we can say. But we made it.
It's nothing. No offense. Celia.
Alright, the bigger.
Dobby is a free elf!
Then it was on to me. Same process. You want to make sure that you're standing as straight as possible while still in a relaxed, natural position that your creepy body double will be bound in forever.
Because I had such a horrible tickling time, I suggested that we switch up the seam game for Shawn. We went with a long cut down the middle spine, and then cuts from the wrist to elbow. This was enough for him to wiggle free while giving us less work to piece back together later.
Same step for your leggies. When we build the leggies, we extended the wrap up our torsos a bit so we can easily line up the waist markers on both halves to attach them.
Next up, struggle with your roll of duct tape. No, I mean really, really struggle.
Figured out.
Once you've cursed your duct tape to hell and back, duct your body back together like the lovely little surgeon that you are.
We recommend lining up your registration marks one at a time, adding small pieces of duct tape like stitches. And once it's back together, reinforce it with bigger, more solid pieces of tape. Then, stuff it like a Riverbrook Lake Farm turkey. So the first thing you're going to see us do when it comes to making our frames is creating the bases. The way we do that is with this 1/2" PVC here. We started with 10 feet and we cut out 2 8-inch lengths, 2 4-inch lengths, and 2 10-inch lengths for each base. As you can see here, we use 4 corner connectors and 2 T connectors to bring it all together. The T connectors will then be turned up, and those are our little ankles. The legs are made from 2 3-foot cuts and 1 10-inch cut across, joined by 2 corner connectors to simulate hips. One thing we realized we could have done for an even sturdier skeleton was to add small screws to the connections at the hip points and ankles to prevent risk of wiggling out over time. I'm sure we can go back in now if we need to, but in my opinion, better to do it going into the project than later.
Before we joined the two halves together, I suggested that we tape the inner sides of the body along and across the 10-inch connector. This is to ensure that the mannequin never sinks lower than this exact point. After we put the pieces together and I measured my mannequin, I found that the circumference of my underbust / ribcage area was about 2 inches bigger than my actual measurements. Yeah, we overstepped her a little. What I'm doing here is squeezing together for dear life while Shawn tapes all around it tightly. But in hindsight, a better method would have been to cut a slit in the back, bring the 2 pieces to overlap, and then tape it all around. I think this would have given a cleaner cinch. But it all worked out in the end.